Good morning, folks. Bob and Joe here. It's another wonderful day in the neighborhood. I spent over 6 hours in that receiver yesterday. You know, one that they needed here by 11:40. I got it there at 11:45. I didn't get out of there till a few minutes after 6. They needed that bad, didn't they? Well, it is what it is. I just barely had enough hours on my 14 to make it back over to the Lowe's by our yard. That's where I spent the night. I did not go a brand new air compressor, one of them stand-up air compressors in the back of that pickup. It's about ready to fall out. He didn't secure it worth nothing. That's a high dollar air compressor. I didn't set no alarms or nothing. Well, actually, yeah, I did set an alarm. Middle of the night, I was up a couple different times, and I turned that alarm off. I just didn't want to hear it. So, I got up this morning relatively early, but I went to bed relatively early. I was pretty much shot out. 14 hours and then setting 6 of it around the receiver. I do not understand why setting around the receiver like that will wear you out. I could have very easily took a nap yesterday sitting over there. But I knew if I did, I wouldn't sleep good last night. No, I didn't do it. That morning I got up, I was scratching my eyes and rubbing my head. Oh, wait a minute, I was rubbing my eyes and scratching my head. And trying to figure which way was up and down. I went inside. Oh, there's a pretty tree. Looked almost like dogwood. So I'm getting my coffee in a can. I ain't even opened it up yet. Getting my little bit of stuff to take off with. I'm heading toward the house now. Katie barred the door. Get out of the way. Here I come. And I'm driving 67. I ain't in a hurry this morning. But here's a couple of drivers standing in there and a truck stop early in the morning. They're talking, nothing wrong with that, except they're the kind that's talking loud because they want other people to hear them, and they're even looking around to make sure someone's hearing them. Well, there wasn't nobody else but me and the cashier and another guy back there getting something out of the soda cooler. The guy's whining and crying, telling this other one, evidently they're company drivers with a company down the road from us. He whining and crying about what he's been doing on delivering some trucks and stuff for the company, and having to drive a truck that there was an evil smoker in there. And he must have smoked like a freight train with the windows up. Shit like that drives me nuts. Okay, he was a smoker. Yeah, the truck stunk. You know? But we have to add our opinion in there with the windows up. How do you know? Were you there? Or are you just talking smack? And then talking loud on top of it. So they get talking about some guy that was caught on the camera just drunker and all get out and had a Walmart trailer, and I think it was that guy up there in New Jersey or wherever it was that hurt that comedian and a bunch of his people. however long it took the girl to bring me up and out. And then he gets going about he was trying to hire on with a company. I think it was Walmart he was talking about. And you know, I've been driving for 5 years, and I have my hazmat, I have my TWIC card, I got a good CSA score, and blah, blah, blah. And they wouldn't hire me. And his buddy that he's talking to, he's over there just in awe and shock. And, oh, wow, they wouldn't hire you? What's up with that? Well, what do y'all think's up with that? Well, now, some motor drivers, they know. We have a clue. Some of you newer drivers or wannabe drivers, you know, the ones that want to come out here, what do you think's up with that? If a fella has 5 years experience, which is quite a bit of experience, he's still a rookie, not in his opinion, and he has all these endorsements, has a clean CSA score, why do you think they won't hire him? I've told you numerous times that you have to protect yourself out here in more ways than one, including your driving record, your work record, your safety record. You got to protect it all. Well, now, if he has a good CSA score like he says, well, that kind of lets out a bunch of tickets. But if he was getting tickets, he wouldn't have a good CSA score, and I'm assuming he was honest about it. Well, that leaves work history. I think I made a video yesterday or here in the last day or two about protecting your work history. How many times have I told you that when you sign on with a company, the first company, you want to stay with them at least 2 years? Well, I kind of stopped at that point. But from that point on, you really don't want to be going to a bunch of different companies. Then you are a trucking whore. Yeah, I know. People would get hurt by that terminology, but that's old school terminology. When you bounce from company to company to company, and you don't stay with them but a few months, less than a year, and you do this over and over and over, well, guess what? You're not doing yourself no favors. And you need to stop and regroup. Now, was that what his problem was? I ain't got a clue. I know that truck sitting on the side of the road there without any tires or rims on that axle. Looks like they just flat came off. That's not a good scenario. Then there's a truck on the other side sitting there. I hope they didn't hit him. But there is a reason they won't hire that man with what he's saying he's got. I don't know what it is. I know he didn't protect himself. His experiences there should be a lesson to the rest of us. Cover your own butt. Nobody is more concerned about your record and what's going on with you than you. These companies do not care. They will use you up and spit you out. There is more right down the road waiting to go to work. Well, it proves another fact too. That even a grumpy old Papa Joe can get up of a morning and not bite somebody somebody's head off when they're in there talking that smack. And trust me, there was a lot of comebacks that came to mind while he's in there running his mouth. But I was a good boy. I didn't say nothing. I made eye contact with him, and that was about it. But the cashier, she's rolling her eyes. He ain't impressing her. She's heard all of it before. And now it's time for me to get a coffee in a can. Hey, y'all. I'm heading to the house. I don't know what you'll get for videos. Don't know if I'll make any more today or not. Y'all know me. Hit and miss. But I do want to remind you, God loves you. So do I. You need to be safe out here. You need to think about your driving record. You need to remember that nobody cares about your income, your livelihood, or your driving record, except you. You're the only one. Well, I do enough to warn you. Y'all have a blessed day. Be very careful.